The next question is from scribblesketch. What's your favorite video game villain? Okay, this is a tough one. There's so many good villains out there, and it's really hard to just pick one. Okay, for lack of something better to say, I'm just gonna say Ganondorf. Stick with the classics. I really like Ganondorf, and he's a cool dude. That's all I can say. Next question is from Tlay10. Have you ever seen a bird kill a turtle with a spork? Now, if I said yes here, everyone would call me a liar. So, yes. And I am lying, just for the record. blinkkandyoumissit asks, who has been the biggest influence on you with LPing since you began? It's really hard to pick just one person. I mean, everyone has influenced me or helped me out in some shape, way, or form. And it's just really hard to pick one person out of everyone I've met. But I think I would have to say KoshiSushi. I mean, I've worked with him so much since he first contacted me, and it's really been incredible working with him. And he's introduced me to people that I never thought that I would get to talk to, and without his help, I can pretty much assure you guys that I would not be where I am right now without his help. Whether he knows it or not, he has helped me in incredible ways. davidsedthisx asks, when's your birthday? April 25th. Thumbs up. YoshiRocks777 asks, what's your favorite song from a video game? Stone Tower Temple from Majora's Mask. I love that song so much. It is so awesome. Granted, it could probably sound better like if it were reorchestrated, and granted there is a reorchestrated version out there somewhere, but I just love the tune of that song. I mean, the do-do-do-do-do-do-do. But yeah, that is probably one of my favorite songs from a video game. The next question is from IcyDragon0605. Favorite snack? That is tough. I love snacks, and I guess I can't really tell you a specific snack because it varies from time to time. Like, I might be craving something or something else. But I love pastries. I love pastries like apple turnovers and coffee cakes and stuff like that. And it is great. Next question is from the Game Zone 1000. What game would you keep if you could only have one? It's a tie between Ocarina of Time and Tales of Symphonia. I love both games. Tales of Symphonia is... Actually, I take that back. I would probably keep Tales of Symphonia because that game is a lot longer and it has a lot more storyline and a lot more stuff to do. Next question is from Evlac103. What got you into playing video games in the first place? Believe it or not, it was my mom. She was the gamer of the house before me. Like, when I was too young to play video games, she was playing, like, Mario and Zelda, and I actually remember watching her play Ocarina of Time before I was even old enough to really understand what it was about. So after she got busy and couldn't play video games anymore, I kind of picked it up after her because I watched her play so much. And the rest is history. Okay, next question is, will you LP Kingdom Hearts? I'm considering it. Maybe. No promises on that though, but I am considering it. Next question is from FrostyMan116. Who is your favorite Vocaloid and what's your favorite song by them? Okay, I'm not really into the whole Vocaloid thing, but I do like Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku. Okay, thank you for pronouncing that properly, Masae. And my favorite song by her is probably Melt. That song is just so dang cute, and the video that goes with it is really cute too, and I just really like it. It's either that one or the Yevon Polka. That one's pretty interesting. Okay, and the next question is from OzFreak05. Who would win a fight, Link or Solid... Did I just say Slink? Link or Solid Snake? Solid Snake. I'm sorry, Link, but Solid Snake. I mean, he has guns, he has tactics, and he is a higher tier than you in Brawl. I'm sorry. Next question is from DillPickle246. Do you plan to do any co-op Let's Plays? If my friends ask me very nicely and probably twist my arm a little, I'll probably co-op with them if they ask, but I'm not planning on having any co-op, and if I do, it'll be once in a great blue moon. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I just have a really hard time setting it up, and it's too much hassle for what it's worth. The next question is from AnimeFan8451. What will your basic team compose of in Vesperia? Will you go for 100%? That's 2 questions. You're cheating. But no, I don't mind. No, I am not going for 100% because that would just take me way too long, and you know what? If I have a hard time getting 100% in Majora's Mask or any other Zelda game, there is no way I am getting 100% in Vesperia. I'll try to get as much done as I can, but it will not be 100%. I am sorry. As for my basic team, I don't really know. I like a lot of the characters, so I might just switch people out as they're needed and when they're not. Like, I really like Rita. I really want to have Rita in there because she's like the mage type, and I love having magic on my side. And Estelle, because she's a healer. That goes without saying, so that's like 2 characters down. But anyway, next question. The next question is from Thegoldbrawler. If there was one game you would never LP, which one would it be? Resident Evil. I mean, you guys don't really want to hear me scream like a little girl at whenever something jumps out at me, right? Right? Anyway, next question is from Riku729. How many Let's Plays will you do at a time? I will never, ever do more than 2 Let's Plays at a time. I am sorry, but 2 is already difficult to juggle. It is really difficult, and I think I might just start tackling only 1 at a time because it's kind of hard to keep track of it. So, maximum is 2. The next question is from SKArmedageddon. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that username very easily, but his question is, how long does it take to do an average sketch? Okay, now a sketch will take me anywhere between 10 minutes to an hour. It depends on what I'm sketching. If I'm sketching something in really big detail, then it could take me an hour plus. But if I'm just doing a simple character sketch, then somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes, or 10 to 30 minutes, more realistically. Now for a finished picture, that can take ages. I can't put a specific number on that, but yeah, that takes a long time. The next question is from ThePikminGamer. What is your top 3 favorite games of all time? Okay, let's see. My absolute favorite is Tales of Symphonia. Second in line is Zelda Ocarina of Time. And third is Chrono Trigger. Surprise, surprise, it's not a Zelda game. The next question is from honeyjars. What's your favorite color? I am surprised it took that many comments for someone to ask what my favorite color is. But, I love blue. Like, deep blues, like, sky blues. I just love the color blue. It's really, really nice. I also love blood reds. Like, deep reds. I don't like bright reds where it's, like, almost orange. But I do love, like, darker blood reds or scarlets. The next question is from Thinker2112. Have you ever been a part of a musical performance group, and if so, what type? Does singing Miracles for KoshiSushi count with blinkkandyoumissit? Does it? And if not, then no, I have not. The next question is from Your Best Fiend 121. In the Infinite Nintendo thing you're partaking in, what are you planning to walk through or speedrun or whatever, if anything? I am actually not planning on doing anything other than the artwork for Infinite Nintendo. If they end up doing a game that I have an interest in, then I might consider doing a speedrun or something, I don't know. But just for now, I am only doing the artwork. I'm not having any plans to really partake in the video making. The next question is from Flareman V2. If you had to meet the president or Chugga Conroy, who would it be? What kind of question is that? I guess I would say Chuck Conroy, because what am I gonna talk to the president about? I am not big on politics that much at all, so I would have nothing to say to him at all. I mean, sure, it'd be cool and all, but I would get bored really, really quick. I assure you. The next question is from KoshiSushi. When are you gonna send me the final custom art for Coliseum? As soon as I get other stuff out of the way. I've been too busy to work on stuff. I can't even draw stuff for myself lately. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Anyway, I do feel bad. I am so sorry. But, the next question is Joshua Truong 2001, and he asks, how old were you when you first started playing video games? Dude, if you want to count, like, computer games like Putt-Putt and stuff, as soon as I could. I think I was like 3 years old or 2 years old or something like that. My parents just plopped me down in front of the computer and they're like, okay, here, have at it. But I don't really remember how old I was when I started playing true video games. I think I was like 5, which is not too far ahead of that. The AncientTrainer asks, do you like the Resident Evil series? Okay, I already said, like, earlier in this Q&A that I am deathly afraid of Resident Evil, so that is a definite no. I am sorry, I am a chicken. Next question, The Lightning Spirit 78. What gaming consoles do you own? Okay, let's see, let me get my list. I have, starting from the very first ones, the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Nintendo Wii. I actually own 2 DS Lites, so don't ask how I got 2. And that pretty much sums it up for Nintendo. I also own a PS2, an Xbox and an Xbox 360, a PSP, a Game Boy, and a Game Boy Advanced. So yeah, I have quite a few gaming consoles. Quite a few. The next question is from ElementalrKX. Can you make a clone of yourself so you can make more of YouTube's greatest videos, please? Dude, that is... I am flattered, but I don't think I can do that. I am sorry. Next question is from Darkful99. Would you rather spend the rest of your life with the King of Katamari or be rolled up by Dip? Definitely rolled up by Dip. Definitely. I mean, I don't want to spend my time with someone who's going to tell me you're not good enough for all my life. I mean, come on. I'd rather be rolled up by my favorite cousin of them all. The next question is from VidGameMaster789. What is your favorite Zelda game and why? Ocarina of Time. It is a classic. It has great music and I just love it, and it's nostalgic, and it's just a really great game. Next question is from Fawi42. Does the little sprite you use in your icon actually look like you? Well, I don't have little nubs for arms and legs, and I am not fat, and I actually wear glasses in real life. But yes, it is actually based on me. Like the hair and then the eye color and stuff like that. The next question is from TyraMatt151. What is your favorite Pokemon, if any? Okay, now keep in mind, I am solely basing this on looks. I do not look at stats at all when I'm picking my favorite Pokemon. Because again, I am just not familiar enough with it to make a choice based on that. But I love Shiny Umbreon. I love Shiny Umbreon. I mean, the yellow rings are already really cool, but to turn those yellow rings into blue rings, I love it. Okay, the next question is from dalejhunter. Was the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time your least favorite dungeon? Nope. My least favorite dungeon would have to be the Shadow Dungeon. Or Shadow Temple, whatever. The next question is from KingRamses1017. What was your least favorite boss in Ocarina of Time? I would have to say the Jelly boss in the Water Temple. I don't really like that boss all too much. I mean, it's cool, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. And I'm sorry, but I can't remember the name of that specific boss off the top of my head. The next question is from Zelda Gigafan 90210. what future projects do you have in mind? I'm just gonna say right now, I don't want to really give out too much information on what games I'm thinking of doing and what I'm not gonna be doing. But I will say, since I already have a trailer for it up in my videos, I am planning on doing Tales of Vesperia. I already showcased that at LPC and yada yada, so that should be okay to say.